Coming to you from outer space.
We're here to appreciate helium.
This is the Helium Monument in Amarillo, Texas.
I had no idea this even existed till my friend Jill, thank you Jill, told me about it.
It's very groovy. There's a science center here with some other cool things like a dinosaur over there who's threatening small children.
Triceratops is my favorite, and there's a Triceratops. So we'll definitely check that out.
I think that's the T-Rex waving his little arms. As you can see, behind us is not just the monument, but blue sky, which means
no storms.
No storms. But we'll probably have storms later today that we're going to chase. But after that, all of our meteorologist friends are like, oh my God, I've never seen a death ridge that's horrible.
Record-breaking awfulness.
Death ridge is what we call when the big high pressure builds in over Tornado Alley and basically suppresses storms.
At least we saw a tornado. Yesterday's chase was amazing.
And yeah. It looks like one. Dust wedge. We saw an amazing cool tornado yesterday. It was one of those days where lots of storms were popping up all over the panhandle and we weren't sure we would get something good, and then all these outflow boundaries started colliding, and I was like,
a lot like Florida.
Yeah,
it was weird.
If you look at radar in Florida during storms, you can actually see these storms pushing out these cold outflow boundaries, and when they collide, more storms can come, or they can make a storm spin. And tell us what it looked like, Alethea.
We were filming convection that was happening this way, and behind us, an amazing landspout formed, so we got to see that. And then to our left was a giant storm that eventually became a huge dust beast, very reminiscent of the Morton, Texas chase.
Yeah, except Morton, we were on the wrong side of it, and it was much more violent and big. This was short-lived, but it was what I called a dust wedge.
Dust wedge. And so, we saw maybe even a couple of landspouts and dust devils everywhere.
Yeah, gustnados. It was a very spinny day in the Texas Panhandle.
It was a lot to see. It was a lot going on.
Yeah, so it just shows even the most marginal chances can produce some really interesting things.
And then we got to have dinner at the Big Texan again and have steak again because we saw a tornado.
Yeah, this is a storm chaser thing.
We're still waiting in Margaritaville.
It's a tradition that you can have a steak. You've earned your steak if you see a tornado. And I don't think this tornado damaged anything. It looked like it was in the middle of a field or the middle of nowhere. So hopefully that's true. It was not like a violent, vicious tornado. And that's what we hope for. Tornadoes in the middle of fields.
But yes, if it damaged nothing, it's still an F0. We got to fix the car. It's a good thing we're having a down day. You always need a down day when you're storm chasing because inevitably something happens with the car. So our weirdness this trip is...
yeah, one day we figured out that the carpets were all soaked inside the car. This is a Honda CR-V. Honda, we love you, but man, what the heck? So after some Googling and some chatting with my Honda guy back home, thanks Andy, it appears it might be a sunroof drainage tube leak or blockage that's causing a leak into the car. So the water's just going into the car. The rain isn't leaking out, it's just going right into the car.
The water's just been a theme through this whole trip.
So our floors are soaked. We're trying to keep important things off of them. And basically we're going to try to clear out the drain tube if we can. Now, sometimes you have to go at it from the bottom and tear things apart. We're not doing that. But we're going to try to go at it from the top and see if we resolve the issue.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
And at some point we'll need an oil change. We got to do laundry. This is life on the road.
Yeah, so thank you guys for the gas money. You are keeping us alive. I don't know how much longer we are going to be out here, but we really appreciate every single penny. It has been such a huge help.
Right, we're going to chase as long as we can. It is winding down because of this death ridge, we think. But we have another cool expedition in mind while we're out here for great photos. And we'll tell you more about that.
You know us, we always make our own fun.
Yes, so thanks so much, and we'll see you later. Bye.